And welcome back to another special edition of Gearhead Perspective.
Live from Tulsa Raceway. Nope, we're not there.
That's too soon, dude.
We're not there. No, it's not too soon. It's never too soon. We have dates. We have everything ready. We're back into thrash phase. We're back into let's do this again phase.
John and I talked about this earlier. I'm selfishly okay with what's happened this weekend.
As you should be, sir. As you should be. We started out with one viewer and one comment. I wonder who it was.
710 tuning in.
Yeah.
Pat Pulley is on. Guys, we weren't supposed to be live this week. We were supposed to be doing something else. And it
Well, hold on. We were supposed to go live a couple different times this weekend.
We were.
Yeah.
We were. And that didn't work out.
No, not at all.
It happens. But we do, in fact, have new dates. So we were prepping for the circuit, and now the circuit has moved due to Mother Nature and her anger towards the Midwest.
Wow. Yeah, you can say that, I guess.
Devin,
nobody asked you.
go to sleep. Pat, you are not late today. Good job.
Yeah, so like Fro just said, the circuit was rescheduled due to weather. Listen,
Postponed. Super right decision.
100%, and not just for me being selfish, for everybody. So when I told myself I wasn't going to talk about this, but I'm going to. So it was very upsetting when I seen other people posting and and I'm not going to get too deep in that, whatever. But man, I promise everybody, all those guys that were upset, Narcs was more upset than you. I promise.
I guarantee you.
Nobody cares more about Drag and Drive than that man. So, especially his own event. So,
Yeah.
Man, he didn't want to do that. He wanted to make this work. We all wanted it to work. But at the end of the day, he wants everybody to be safe. And I'm speaking for me and probably the majority of the racers. We'd rather race.
The first time
where we can race.
The first time since Thursday morning that you could have got a race off was probably right now.
Yeah.
Like and that's assuming you got really good watershed at the tracks. Because they'd have been working the whole day today. Because today's first day it hasn't rained, actively been raining.
Yeah.
Well, and I've worked on a couple events that weren't race events, they weren't drag and drive events, but I've been a part of an event that had to be canceled because of flooding. And literally they canceled it the day of. The problem you run into with these events is you're committed to this 100%. And you think that at some point you're going to be able to make this work. Sometimes that just doesn't happen. Sometimes that's just not in the cards. Then you look at these events and a lot of people look at these events and say, man, I can't believe, like, really canceled? What the hell? Like, trust me, there's a lot more weight that came into this because he postponed it than there would have been if he'd have just ran it. If he'd have just ran it, everybody would have stood around and ate pizza and went bowling and had a mediocre time, but they wouldn't have raced.
With zero racing, and that's what we're there for.
The whole point of this is to go racing, and Stone Cypher's right. The track would have canceled today if Mike hadn't. He made the right call.
Yeah,
and that's
I agree.
I think that's what
it would have cost a ton of money to get something dry enough to drive on today.
No,
but
I want 3 full days of racing and driving.
This many.
Yeah.
3. It's kind of like golf. Like 18 holes is a whole deal. And a whole week-long drag and drive is like 7 days. After 9 holes, if you still want to play golf, you're an idiot. After 3 days of doing drag and drive, Man, them last year, I don't know what the word for MFer is, but they're bad. That sucks. Like first few days, you're like, hey, we're doing this. Last 3 are like, please shoot me.
Yeah.
3 days.
Depends on how much you have to drink.
Solid 3 days is what we want.
Yeah. What's up, Aaron? Devin, I'm gonna have my co-driver just misting me with cold water. So
One of those little battery operated fans.
yeah, Devin said we should get cool suits built for the new date. Yeah, whatever.
And now we're sponsored by Kaboom Motorsports. He's buying us all cool suits, apparently.
He's buying us all cool suits.
What a guy.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Voodoo's right.
Voodoo is right.
Bam. Well, yeah. We can get into the Malibu in a minute, but
no, just logistically speaking, there's a lot that goes into doing these events. And trust me, Narks is probably more stressed now than he was before. It's you want to run these events. They're scheduled this way for a reason. It's just not going to happen.
yeah. Good call on that too.
Good call on that, Stoney.
Yeah.
But no, when push comes to shove, safety is everything. That's why they make you get NHRA checked out. That's why they you have to have cage, you have to have seat belts, you have to have everything. So if you're going to worry about that, you might as well worry about a wet track as well.
Devin, you're good on the sponsorship of the Styrofoam coolers. You sponsor me enough.
Yeah.
We're good.
Already heavily sponsored.
Yeah, you heavily just by letting me go to your shop and use your stuff, man.
Kyle's jumping in. You're going to need that special vent that's right under the steering column.
The Malibus have it. If I had vents behind the dash with air going through, that'd be even better, but I don't.
But we do have new dates, which create new complications and create new conversations. We're calling in for all of June.
Does it?
June's going to be a rough month for Drag and Drive guys.
Why?
Because you got Mega Week, you've got this.
Mega Week. Yeah.
Mega Week. I can't wait for Mega Week.
It's going to be a lot of racing and a lot of high temperatures.
If my car's ready for Mega Week, that'll be awesome. But if it's not, I'm really hoping it'll be ready, at least ready for the circuit.
Why wouldn't it be ready for Mega Week?
I mean, it should be.
Gentlemen, I'm going to step out from time to time. This is one of those times I will be
right. It's right there.
As long as we hey, as long as we can get a rivet gun to stay together, we're good.
Yeah.
We'll be good.
I think we're going to get some solid progress made now that mine don't do anything but sit on the trailer and wait for good weather. Since
mine's perfect and ready to go.
Basically perfect.
Basically. Yeah. And there's being progress made on the motor now. I went and visited it. It may be a short block right now. I don't know.
Man,
but everything.
If you wanted to make bets, I'd go pull some freezer money out and throw it on the table. Because I think that would be an easy win.
My freezer money's been depleted. I got to fill that deal back up. Yeah, I'm looking at the freezer right now. It's just there's nothing in it. Some chicken.
Some chicken.
There's a lot of chicken in there. But yeah, so we've already started making progress on the wagon.
Yeah.
For sure.
Good stuff happened today until I broke 2 rivet guns in a row.
Man, I've never seen that happen before. But
broken tools is broken tools.
Yeah.
The first one I probably had for 20 years. Probably more, actually. I think I was was like circa 99, maybe.
Yeah.
Was it in the same drawer as Ben Franklin's scissors?
I think I bought it. You remember when they had the auction on like the local cable network? That
Yeah.
was owned by PMI. The building
Yeah.
was owned by PMI, and you'd buy crap on TV.
It was
and then
literally
you'd
called Auction, the auction channel.
have the auction channel. I bought it on the auction channel.
You remember that? Remember that guy? His name was BJ. He's the one that held up all the stuff. Hey, BJ, hold that up there for him.
Hold that up there for him. I think that's where I got that rig, but it was about then anyway. Just broke that deal today. Went straight to Tractor Supply. Bought a new one. I was super proud of that multi-angle head and everything. For snap. Second rivet, the handle broke.
Second.
Yeah. We don't all got it like that, Devin Jones. The Milwaukee tools are expensive. Some of us still shop at the Harbor Freight.
They don't have a battery-powered rivet gun at Harbor Freight?
If I knew you had one of those, Devin, it probably would be in my possession right now.
Yeah, we'd have borrowed that deal for sure.
I had no idea. Yeah.
No, we'd have for sure borrowed that because we're in like several rivets here. That'd have been handy.
Yeah. And I did grab like, I don't know, 20 rivets from Devin's stash. And those things are made out of titanium, I think. It says aluminum on the box, but I think they're titanium.
I thought it was the rivet, but after breaking a second rivet tool on my rivet, I don't know.
No, who knows?
I think it's just the cheap riveting apparatus.
Either way, we got a sweet piece going on. It's going to be awesome.
Yes, it is.
And once this gets done, we can start plumbing and wiring.
Yeah, we're going to get it plumb wired this weekend. Boom.
What had to do? There we go. No kidding. You think
Yeah.
he did?
Yeah. He's got it like that. He could be sponsoring full suits.
Look at that guy.
Got some work done.
It's definitely the hoodie that makes me look that big, I promise.
Yes.
It was hanging down.
Yeah, it was very baggy.
Like, it was draping a little bit.
It is the hoodie.
Non-flattering photo I take.
Hey, that little piece of sheet metal's solid.
Yeah.
I have no doubt.
Man.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
The new tub that we're putting together is stinking solid too.
Yeah. Really liking how that's going.
Yeah.
Just take it over and punch some louvers in it. You got to punch some louvers in it.
No louvers needed. We're going to make this a dry tub. We use some grommets to get the electric in and out.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
It is the ass.
He replied with what I was thinking. Nope, it's my ass.
That's the one thing I was impressed with when I went over and worked on the Fairlane at Doherty's for a weekend was wow. And his jack gets really high. I can get all the way under this car. That's weird.
About the biggest jack they had at Harbor Freight.
Oh goodness.
It looks dumb too. It's like the biggest jack they had at Harbor Freight. It's the all steel deal. It weighs like 900 pounds.
Yeah, it's the
And I
heavyweight.
take it on the Dragon Drive. So like when I pull that thing out, everybody else got their aluminum jack they're throwing around, and I'm over here.
Yeah, for $100, you can get an aluminum one.
Yeah,
I don't have one, but I borrowed Jimmy's.
yeah.
It still doesn't get as high as his. His is for tractor trailers.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But if you look behind John, there's some wooden 2x4s made into a stand.
Oh
Stands.
yeah.
I
Look at
made
that.
those for my car because that's the amount of room I like to have underneath it. I can roll over in there.
You can sit Indian style under the car.
100%. Yeah.
Chris
Especially with no
cross
motor.
applesauce.
Yeah.
I can bring that picture back up and we can show them that you're just standing straight up in the car.
I am. Yeah. Sure.
He is. It's handy. It's super handy.
Bucket list. Oh,
True.
goodness.
And then, as Fro can tell you from experience, you got to watch the back fat with creepers.
Yeah.
Pinch the hell out of yourself.
Yeah. Especially if you're rocking a sleeveless,
I've seen them do it.
because the sleeveless gets caught in the wheel and then that drags the rest of your back fat down in there.
Oh wow,
Yeah, it's like a conveyor system.
That's
It's horrible.
I've seen you do it. It's awful.
Oh, God.
Voodoo runs over his hair. Bucket list. You ever pinch a tit?
Bucket list on a tit? How you get a tit under a creature?
Because he's doing the Superman. He's rolling around like this on the
Okay.
floor.
Yeah, if you Superman it
You got to center up better or get a wider,
off to the side,
creeper.
you know, wide creeper.
I believe that's called the luge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch Bucket List new video this morning.
Sure that he can, like, he comes out and hits the button and it like lifts him up, so you can grab a beer and then puts him back down.
I'm so waiting on Doherty to get one of those so I can use it.
Yeah.
You ain't using it.
Creeper.
It's gonna be just like that time I thought I was gonna go zip lining, and the guy just stared at me and went, "The weight limit's 250." And I went, "Oh man, I'm not zip lining today. That sucks."
Man, remind me. I'm going to share a picture next week of a zip lining time where I got turned down because I weighed over 250. Listen, I was way off track right now. I went to church camp, and I went to church camp as a counselor with my church, and my son, was there, so I went with him and everything. And we had a ropes course, and I was like stoked to do it. I'm afraid of heights, but I was stoked to do this.
Yeah,
I was all getting my harness up and everything. And they're like, "Oh yeah, you need to weigh." Yeah, I weighed over 250, but it was like at the time it was like a okay 250. I was like working out a lot, but now they said no matter. So, but there's a picture of me and my brother-in-law standing next to each other, and he's like 6'2", 140 pounds, and I'm 5'8", like 265.
Yeah,
so it looks goofy. I'll share it. It's embarrassing, but I'll share it.
That's funny. I was at what with the circuit getting canceled, we went to Tulsa anyway, and Friday we went just dorking around. Went to Shields, never heard of it before. Very cool store at the mall in Tulsa, and they had a Segway scooter, like Devin's scooter.
Yeah,
for sure had a 265-pound weight limit.
Nice. That's what I need.
I can buy that deal and be comfortable that I'm not going to tear it up.
I'm heavier than that, but I feel like if it says 265, it's good.
Oh, yeah, I'm heavier than that too, for sure. But I figured most of them are like 220 or something.
Yeah.
Those aren't even planning to hold up.
Well, whatever Devin's is, Froze rode the hell out of it, like all over
that's
Miami.
probably fine then.
Yeah. But speaking of segways and going to Tulsa.
Hey, segues and going to Tulsa.
A play on words, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very much played on words. There's a lot of people that were already on the road and already in Tulsa by the time the event got canceled. And a lot of them just got together and hung out and didn't give a crap.
Yeah.
Well, there was crap.
I wanted to go.
Not that bad.
I got the invite. I just wasn't able to make it.
Yeah.
Looks like everybody had a little bit of fun, though.
There was fun had.
You guys stopped at the Big Blue Whale?
We stopped at the Big Blue Whale on the way home and seen some race car friends just race carring around in the rain. It was a good time.
Yeah. So your car literally hasn't left the trailer yet. It's still loaded up to head to the circuit.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I thought maybe if anybody wanted to go to the track this weekend, I would just hook onto it and go. I wouldn't have to do any work.
Yeah. Well, you haven't had a reason to get it off the trailer. It has been pouring.
Yeah, it's been foul weather.
It was cold this morning, guys. It's cold right now.
It's chilly.
Man,
Not
the
where
guys are
John's
on a
at.
tear tonight. Good Lord.
What?
Commenters are having a good time tonight.
One whale joke.
But no, did you guys see the new sick wild card thing?
Tell us about it. But please don't list all the events. It's a lot of events, though.
Oh, I just put them on the slide. That way, if anybody wants to pause it and take a look at it, they can
Okay.
pause it and take a look at it.
Oh, there you go. Look at you.
But you'll notice that the circuit is on there, and that's, I'd say, a good reason why some of these people were more than ready to race.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. Top 3 overall at the circuit. Mega Week, top 3.
Mega Week top 3.
I don't even know what that is, but I love it. Sick at the Rock. There's a lot of sick shit. There's a lot of sick shit. Have you seen the internet lately?
So basically, these guys are, anybody on this list are basically invited to Sick Week based on their performance at these events.
So if you're a top 3 at any of these events, you get automatically invited to a set.
Actually, no, it's top 5 at Six Smokies, and then I think
Okay.
it was like fastest overall winner at Redwood, Drop the Hammer, and Back to the Streets.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if it's top 5 at Six Smokies because they're trying to get some gassers into that deal.
Probably so.
Good move.
You know what gassers do?
Draw a crowd.
Yeah. You know why?
Because they're cool.
Yeah. Hell, both of those. Get yourself a cold snack.
Man. Whoa.
But be nice to get an invite, early registration, early entrance to an event that sells out that fast.
What if one person wins more than one event?
I would say what sticks. I don't think I don't think Tom Bailey's one of those to fudge things a little bit to just get somebody else in. I don't know. You guys may see a different side than I do. I'm not a drag and drive aficionado like you two.
Aficionado.
Strong word.
I don't even know what that word means.
Something to do with cigars. I don't know.
Yeah.
What else got going on?
Bucket List likes the gassers.
They are, man. And I've said this before. I like looking at gassers. I always have. I've never wanted one ever. Man, the more I see them now, the more I want one.
Anyone
Small tire
going
gangsters.
small tire gangster race next weekend?
Where's
No. Where's it at?
It's got to be Dallas.
More info. They don't
At the
have
gut?
to. They do them other places now.
Yeah, but we all
But
know which one he's probably talking about.
That's the only place that it would make sense. Terrell, Texas.
So
Terrell,
it's
Texas.
Yellow Belly? Is that where Yellow Belly
I
is?
believe so.
Yeah. The gut. I want to go there just because.
There's
If,
certain tracks I'd love to watch a race at.
I've only been to Yellow Belly in the middle of the night when it was closed for a checkpoint stop. I would love to go back. That I would love to go and actually watch races there. If I didn't have to be the one driving, I could be coerced. I don't want to drive that far.
If I go that far, I want to go race.
Oh, I'd love to go race, but I would go watch.
Man, why can't we do that? How far away is it, Terrell, Texas?
It's Dallas.
Probably just south of Dallas.
It is just outside Dallas.
Well, why can't we do that one weekend just for fun?
We can do whatever we want just for fun.
It's 5.5 hours away. That's worth it. Totally worth it.
Just Take one that runs and put a solid axle under it.
That'd be the funny part. He shows up he shows up at the summit here in what, 2 months, 3 months? Then he's got a straight axle under the front of that Nova.
Oh man.
I think we could have some fun with that.
Your car is the only car of our crew that could be a gasser.
But do I want to?
No, I wouldn't with your car.
Who wants a 4-door gasser? Who wants a 4-door?
You're talking to the wrong guy about that.
Wagons are different.
Gassers are different.
Nah, you get a point.
You can 4-door a gasser and nobody gives a shit.
I think so.
Yeah.
Especially yours. It's got lace on the roof. You're already halfway there.
Yeah.
I had to buy another one.
I already bought another one. We're good.
Few gassers for sale. Ooh.
4 doors more. What?
Fun.
That don't rhyme at all.
It's
They're both verbs.
the 4-door gasser.
Take a bite.
Yeah. Yeah. Send us some pictures. Let's see them. Who knows? I say that. Right now, my budget is for the wagon. The wagon's it. That deal's got to get done.
Yep. And you're getting closer with that.
I did order a map sensor today.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. You need to get that intake down here so we can get the map sensor drilled.
Things are getting pretty serious. Ordered a map sensor.
You've been chatting online all day with Summit?
With Summit. No, low dollar.
I've ordered some O-rings and a rivet gun. I'm getting ready to jump on here and return some Holly stuff that didn't fit. It's gonna be a good day.
Gotta get that G meter.
Yeah. I want to buy more Holly stuff. So I return the stuff that don't work.
Aaron Henry, is there another way?
Why would you get one?
Words of wisdom from a man who has had a few drinks.
Uh,
Gonna be a good day, Tater.
I'd like to think this weekend, by the end of this coming weekend, fuel system's like 90% done.
oh yeah.
Like no doubt. We're gonna get this this fancy aluminum tub in there, mount the auxiliary fuel cell, and I think the plumbing goes swimmingly from there.
Oh, I think it will too.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let's see here. What did you guys think of the big block Spark?
John and I had a conversation about the big block stuff earlier today.
Yeah.
And we both agreed. When we have Cletus money, we're all going to have burnout cars.
Yeah. You get Cletus money, there's going to be Blueprint 540s showing up as fast as they can make them.
Oh, well, there's your 632s, but
Oh, yeah. 630.
540s will be money too. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Pedro's here.
Pedro.
Well, remind me to say hi.
I think the Spark turned into a big deal. I watched the Cameron Johnson video of that earlier today, and they even said it. They're like, it's pretty much a pro mod, a little bit less cage. The way they had to build it.
Really?
Yeah.
So they basically just dropped the body down. Go ahead.
Yeah. They cut out 90% of the floor. Lunar says we always talk about big block Chevys.
We are some pretty hardcore BBC guys.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Two of us, because we got big block Chevys.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about the other guy.
Kinda.
I don't know what SBF goes along with.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Should be fast.
Yeah, if we hit it big, we're gonna do a giveaway for burnout cars.
Yeah. We ever get Cletus money, we're gonna just build a burnout car every week and give it away. Thrash on it, go play and give it away.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing we talked about. I was like, man, when Cletus hit it, he can. All the guys that are on the show now, or okay, hold on. I asked John, how many of his guys have left? One.
None.
It was Cooper Baghetti.
Yeah, Cooper, yeah.
But there's still. I mean, I think he just helped Cooper off with his career too. But
Yeah. Yeah, Cooper kind of left.
yeah,
He left-ish.
I don't know the whole situation, but that's the only one I can think of.
Yeah.
Everybody else is still there. They've been there since day one. So
I don't know why he left. I think he's still half-ass.
The question isn't how does he keep his old friends? The question is, how does he make new friends?
Oh, you don't. F those guys.
I can imagine it would be difficult to bring somebody new into that shop.
Yeah.
When somebody gifts you a big block Chevy Spark.
well, it was one of the spare 632s laying around. They stole it a while back.
One of the many.
He goes looking for a new friend and ends up with Sam.
Well, there's certainly nothing wrong with Sam.
No.
I bet you
hope when
Sam's
I'm his-
pissed though, man. After cleaning on that Z06 for as long as he did, and then for
Ooh.
Pastrana to spray paint it all, man.
For anybody who missed that, Travis Pastrana won the whatever the event was this weekend. What was it?
The Freedom 500.
Freedom 500.
Won the Z06 Corvette and promptly spray painted it like an American flag right there on the infield.
That's hardcore.
Instantly. Then he said he's going to take her to his place and hit a 140-foot jump in it.
Oh my
And
God.
Then they're going to pull out. Then they're going to pull out the motor and transmission and stuff, whatever is still good, and put it in a $1,500 van that he owns.
Yeah. That's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Cletus said, someone get Whistling Diesel over here and give him a can of spray paint.
All right, guys. I need just a moment one more time.
Yeah. Froze got a touch of a stomach bug.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's
Man,
double-
Aaron, I know that there's a whole lot to shine up.
You what?
Huh? What'd
What?
you say?
I said he's doubling down on the explosive diarrhea.
Oh, yeah. Or that, Mike. I don't know. Anyway, I was talking to Aaron. I said, I don't know that Nova has a whole lot to shine up. We're going to work on that. The Nova's next in line to get some loving for me.
Yeah, there's going to be some love had this week. Not this weekend, this winter.
This weekend, probably.
I don't. The Nova's going to get some love in the looks department this winter.
Yeah.
I'm not one to actively surrender myself to paint jail in the summertime or pre-summertime.
I wouldn't let you right now.
That's like an October event.
Yeah.
Not for you. You race all year anyway.
I usually spend all my time with the car tore apart and just working on random crap all week or all winter long.
We've talked about finding him another roller to put his stuff in while I get his car painted.
And if I could find just the right gasser, I would. It wouldn't bother me a bit being able to swap this motor and transmission back and forth between my Nova and a gasser.
Oh man, that's a good idea.
Maybe I have a focus for next week's marketplace now.
Man, maybe we need to start looking for a big block Chevy tunnel ram.
I already want a tunnel ram.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be perfect. Get a tunnel ram and another throttle body.
Yeah.
But if you're going to run Gasser class, you can't run the EFI.
I don't think there's any tunnel rims in these pictures. I had this queued up for something else, but that one may be a big block Chevy. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure you can't run this fuel injection in the Gasser class.
You can't.
Can you not?
No.
I don't know. It'd be cool if we had a Gasser class aficionado in the what you call
it. Let me reach out. Hey, bucket list, can you run EFI?
But it looks like a Holly. It looks like a Dominator.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got fuel injectors in there.
That's
They're gonna be like, this Gasser has 16 fuel injectors.
Just don't tell nobody.
You can run EFI and Gasser? Man,
yeah.
I think it depends on what event, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Gas has to be mechanical.
I'm super into technicalities. So if there's a technicality that gets this rig in.
Well, I hope you can find one to run the EFI. I just didn't think you could.
Yeah, let's figure that deal out. I bet you the coil on plug would have to go.
Well, you still got the distributor and junk.
Yeah, I still got
everything
that I could run.
You just leave it in the car. I get a spare ECU and put it. Well, maybe not. It's easy enough to swap out.
I'd probably just grab another one.
You still need a spare ECU. I know where there's one at.
Yeah, I need to just buy that deal.
Yeah.
This is true.
Unless I need another sponsor. I'll just sponsored.
Mechanical Hillborn.
No.
If you do the carb though, you do a tunnel ram and then like 2 Dominators.
Oh yeah.
Get all that air in there.
That'd be money.
Just 2 on-off switches.
Yeah.
Just foul plugs the rest of the time when you're driving around. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just bring a bucket of spark plugs with you.
See, that way, if you do it the way they're talking, you don't have to disconnect anything. You're basically just leaving the intake and the throttle body in the car along with the coils and just swap it over.
Well, that sounds so easy. Just swap it over.
Just swap it over. That's it. Let's see here. Jimmy's awake.
What's up, Jimmy?
Jimmy B. He's going incognito now. There's nobody doing that deal.
We ran mechanical all week and never fell. Awesome. Yeah, but you guys kind of know what you're doing. We don't. We're fouling plugs, brother.
Pretty into not running mechanical fuel injection.
I don't even know where top dead center is, so you guys got to step up on me already.
I don't even know where to put my thumb.
I'll text you later.
All right.
So by the sounds of it, I'm going to miss a good percentage of drag and drive stuff because it's all going to fall on my next year's vacation, and I've kind of dedicated that to the family.
Next year's vacation? What's that?
Well, I'm sorry. After my vacation resets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all of that vacation's pretty much going to go right to the family. So I'm going to catch as many car shows as I can. Doherty, feel free to grab another beer. We do have some shows coming up. I'm probably going to catch some of these. A lot of them fall on the same days, though, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. the DuQuoin Street Machine Nationals. The May 2nd through the 4th. Mother Road Mayhem.
Sorry, I gotta have to share this real quick.
That's good. That's good. Springfield, Missouri Street Rod Nationals coming up. Slamboree in Tulsa. I haven't been Slamboree in years, so I'm probably going to go to that just for the hell of it. Lead Sled Spectacular. I've said for like the last 20 years that I want to go to this. I'm not. Like it's Salina, Kansas, so it's way the hell out there. I really want to go, but I'm not going to go.
How far is Salina?
It's an hour north of Wichita.
Yeah, that's fine.
What? Why do you say an hour north of Wichita, not just like 4 hours?
Right.
Because I don't know how far it is to Wichita. I haven't driven there in a long time.
He don't math good.
I thought it was a 5-hour drive to Wichita.
Salina, Kansas?
Yeah.
All I mean is Salina, Oklahoma.
No, Salina, Wisconsin. Yeah, Salina, Kansas.
Oh, there's one in Oklahoma too, you tool.
That one's an hour away. I'm good.
That's a fact.
That's what I was thinking.
Salina's just over 4 hours away from Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, but you guys are talking about going to Yellow Belly and you want somebody to go with you. Ain't nobody going with me to
I want to go to Yellow Belly. I just want somebody else to drive so that I can focus on being
I'll drive.
cold snacks and sandwiches guy.
I'll drive as long as we get a trailer big enough for both of our cars and we'll take in your truck. I'll drive.
I need to get a trailer big enough for 2 cars to fit in.
Yeah. I'll even half the fuel with you.
Yeah.
That's why everybody needs a wedge trailer.
Now,
Stack 3 cars up on it or 2 cars and 2 trailers.
car fits inside of a trailer.
You guys are going to be at Mega Week for sure?
Yes.
Like there will be beers at Mega Week.
I believe he's asking,
like I said,
are we going to meet up with them?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they're going to be there, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to show up in the car if it's ready to go. I'm just going to show up ready to boogie and hope I can get in. And if I can't, then I'm just going to fanboy and do a bunch of rolling burnouts and be a terror to everybody.
Yeah, that's what my drag and drive goal is, just rolling burnouts and then actually make passes. Whatever else happens, sweet. Got a cool t-shirt. That's pretty much the game.
We'll be there.
Bucket list, make that a date.
Yep.
Yeah. Fro, you making it to Mega Week?
I will be there for segments of Mega Week. I don't think I can take the whole week off.
Okay.
Segments.
Yes.
I really don't have the PTO right now, but I'm just not going to go to work. Just not going to do it.
Nice.
I think there's certain things.
I think he's laughing at this right here. Fro, I'm sure he's talking to you.
I'm certain. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the Daisy Duke shorts. I'll wear these shorts. No, the Mega Week. The Mega Week is not ready for that kind of.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I have a feeling.
Hey, have we showed anybody? Speaking of, have we shown anybody the new logo?
We have not.
The new Gearhead logo? No?
No, we have not.
It's not much different.
No, but
But
I
it's
will have
cooler.
that queued up for next week's show.
All right. Stoney said he fired his boss. Just easier that way.
But yeah, bucket list. You'll be getting the new logo here pretty soon. Mega Week coming up. It's going to be fun. Circuit 2 weeks later. That'll be fun. I'm going to some car
hold
shows.
on. To be clear, the new logo. Sorry. Hey, Bucket List. The logo has only one change to it.
Yeah, we replaced the microphone in the middle with a play button. It's pretty cool.
It's not as cool as this logo. No, it's cooler.
That's a pretty cool logo.
Thank you, Bucket List. All right. Well, we burned through everything that I had. Is there anything you guys want to throw in here before we jump into Marketplace way too damn early in this show?
Hold on.
No.
Kyle sent me a gasser.
Somebody send me some gassers because I got somebody.
I bet you it's the same one.
Really? Oh no, nobody.
It is a shorty.
But they're welcome to because I'm fiending for something fun.
Did he send you the Henry J?
Yes.
Okay. BJ's still pushing for hats.
I feel like the Henry J is this long.
Oh, I went to Lids and I was going to get a hat, and I couldn't because I didn't have the, what'd you call it? The
digitized logo?
Digitized logo.
I'll get it.
Give me that digitized logo.
So
Give me a lid.
BJ's been asking for a hat for a year. And like I have a gearhead hat because my wife had one made for me. Bro's got a couple because his wife had some made for him. So I just went to Lids one day and said, "Hey, I need to get some hats made up." Basically, long story short, until we find someone to do it, I'm just going to go to Lids, and it's like $40 a hat. You know, we're not. So BJ, if you want one, I will call you when I go and see what kind of hat you want, and I'll get it because I'm getting one for me.
I seen BJ last time. We seen him last time we were rolling through Miami with Carl's trailer.
No, BJ, no love.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you guys are ready, we'll get directly into Marketplace.
Yeah. Better be good, Larry.
They're not. They're all viewer submitted. 75.
And those guys don't know what it said.
These guys want to hear your response to it, is all it is. There is zero punctuation in this, so I'm going to read it myself.
Holy crap.
My God. 75 Ford Thunderbird chop top on air ride suspension. Need it gone 4K cash firm, or will sell less on stock wheels, selling to fund other projects. 76 Ford Thunderbird chop top full air ride suspension on all four corners. 20-inch Strata wheels. Will frame out. 460 V8 C6 automatic transmission. Drive stops, not perfect by any means. Interior can definitely use attention. Paint ain't nothing special. I take it to shows and charity events for fundraisers so people can sign the car and raise money. Pretty sure it's just a spray paint job. Gets attention everywhere and go everywhere it goes. Definitely a fun car to drive. Has a new aluminum radiator, all new airbags with some spares, new alternator, new belt, new master cylinder, clean title in hand. Tell me you're not intrigued, fellas.
Not a lick of punctuation.
Not one bit of punctuation.
There's almost more punctuation.
I would rather go look at his profile.
This is why I don't keep any of the personal details of these guys. Stoney, hold that thought.
Jesus. There we go. All right, let's see it.
It's not a chop top in the way that you would think it's a chop top.
Hold on, I got to make the screen bigger.
They literally cut the top off of it.
Does not need a straight axle. I don't know. Making my eyes hurt.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
This is my
I don't like
problem.
I don't like the orange on the bottom.
I
I'm
think
kind
they
of
got the orange on the bottom,
I don't-
but and then the carpet just clashes.
Yeah, I don't care because you can't see the carpet and the paint at the same time.
What is
unless you're really trying.
What is between the armrests of the seats? Is that like a?
I would guess it's a mold.
Threw up in my mouth a little. Yeah.
It's the outboard controls.
Jesus.
I don't hate it.
So the picture on the right, I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't want it at all, but I don't hate it.
I don't want it even a little bit.
I would take this over Skadone all day.
Yeah.
The guy in the sleeveless in that top middle picture, he wants it.
He dropped a jelly bean in there. He's trying to dig it out.
He's like,
Where the hell did that jelly bean go? It was a green one. Melted chocolate with a dash.
where do you
I think
find
this car's
that much
fun.
of that aqua mint green crappy paint? Like, that's a lot.
I like the color.
I'm okay with the color. I think this car would be a lot of fun.
Crap.
I just don't know what you would want to
I don't know if
own
it'd be
it
a lot of
for.
fun.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
It'd be a lot of space.
For what?
It would take up a lot of driveway.
I think it's a great cruise night car.
Is it?
I don't think it's ever going to be a race car. I don't think it's ever going to be a show car. I think it's a great cruise night car. Go out there and just cruise and have fun.
I say you change the orange on the bottom and you put some Longhorns on the hood and go drive it. I don't want it.
Yeah, you could.
Lord.
All right, and we move forward.
Bentonville Lunar had a really good point.
Let's
Man.
remove this. Are you sharing the comment?
I'm just not. Wasn't reading them.
I don't have that ability.
If Richard Petty was a pimp. That's funny. Yep. You got to throw that in there. They're going to make it to the circuit. Yeah, thank you, BJ. That's what I said, man. We got to move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who wants
All right.
this one? It's got punctuation.
1989 Chevrolet Camaro RS Coupe, 2-door, $4,500. 89 Camaro project that needs to be finished. New paint, wheels, tires. Interior looks great. Tune port 350 and $700 Ford transmission sitting in the car. Needs engine wiring, belts, hoses, exhaust done. Do you still tell people it's a tune port 350?
No.
I thought
I
all
don't think
tune
so.
ports were 305s.
Now they weren't, but that's like arguably the worst performance intended 350 engine in the world.
The world.
History of 350s, the tune port 350 was probably the worst.
That's probably because I'm pretty sure all tune port 350s were actually 305s. I'm almost positive every tune port was a 305.
Man,
No.
Stoney, are you listening? Is that the truth? I feel like
Yeah.
you would know that.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see the Crossfire is the only one that's worse. Yeah. But no, you could have been a tune port 350, Fro. You're not.
Okay.
Oh man, look at that. That is a beautiful car. Black. It don't work, but it's good.
It's the skulls and the racing stripes that make it work for me.
I dig it with a big old shovel.
Stoney says there was a Tuneport
There was a
350.
Tuneport 350. Thank you, Stoney.
And I just looked it up. I'm confirming that. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's a lot of stuff that you would have to throw in the garbage can.
The racing stripes and skulls is what kills it for me.
And Edelbrock 600 is probably better than a Tuneport injection. And that's probably almost the worst carburetor.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one, Lunar. The Tuneport 350s were mostly in Corvettes. That makes sense. Wouldn't put a 305 in those things. All right, moving on.
Hey,
JC,
what would you rather have on your 350? A Tuneport, an Edelbrock 600, or a Quadrajet?
Ooh.
Hey, do I get a pick who gets to build or tune the Quadrajet, or do I have to do it?
Oh, man, I don't know. That's an interesting question because, like, if you could actually tune one, boy, howdy.
Well, there's people that can do it.
Yeah. Man, if it don't have a red light, they miss the wagon. Quadrajet, sames. Yeah. Man on Quadrajet. Yeah. Look at these guys.
Yeah, I figured that's what the answer would be. Quadrajet.
Yeah.
I've always heard from the older hot rod guys, man, if you know how to tune a Quadrajet, you ain't finding a better carburetor. I've heard that a million times.
If you can tune one and you gack all the emissions crap that surrounds it, they'll go a hell of a lot more than a Tuneport.
Yeah. But an Edelbrock 600 will bolt right on and be mediocre forever.
Yeah. If you're searching for mediocrity,
guaranteed around 1680.
That Edelbrock is for you.
Nobody in Australia can tune a Quadrajet.
Yeah.
All right.
A couple of guys here can give us some money. 57 Bel Air, 10.5, which doesn't mean anything. It could be a pile of junk. This is a 57 Bel Air project, good solid body with title, has brake and clutch pedals, old Krager wheels. I don't know why this guy's yelling at us with the exclamation points. Has most of the glass inside has most of the glass inside, all along with bumpers and stainless trim. Body looks good and straight. Hard to find 50-cent project with body as good as this one. I took this one on trade. He didn't yell that time. He just said I took it in on trade. So.
Bucket list. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. I get excited.
Does it come with a straight axle kit? No, it does not.
I want to reply to this ad and just put it all in caps with exclamation points. How much do you want for it? What's the best cash price?
What's your bottom dollar?
What's your bottom dollar?
Oh, that's good.
Do you have headlights?
Fro's just worried about that piece of glass.
I need you to send me this ad afterwards. I'm doing it, and I'm going to screenshot it so I can show it.
Hey,
to see if he replies.
Picture 3 of 14 is giving Fro like Tourette's. He's thinking about that glass breaking so hard.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Fro's serious on windshields.
Yeah.
And the price of windshields.
Yeah.
He'll turn down cars because the windshield's broke.
Yeah.
Just saying. They're expensive, man.
Zero chance in the world he would ever have a Riviera. Fro wins the lottery. He's still not buying a Riviera for fear that back glass is going to break.
No, he's going to take that Riviera to Rad Rides by Troy and say, hey, can you put an S10 rear glass in this deal? I get a bunch of those cheap.
Just in case it ever breaks, I want to be able to
It
get
never
one.
breaks.
Oh my
Is
god!
this a gasser?
God.
Do you have a straight hatchet kit? It's gonna turn into Harry Carey real quick.
Where's the seats?
No.
That's what you do. You don't send him a message in all caps. You drive over there after messaging him
Just yell at
and then
him.
just yell at him the whole time. Is this a real 57?
How long's it been in primer?
Oh.
Jeez. Man.
Griggs has got it. What's your favorite planet?
What's your favorite?
Mine's the sun.
If the moon was made out of spare ribs, would you eat it? I would.
This is going to get out of hand. I did have one more. This was a viewer submitted specifically for one of you guys.
And I would wash it down with an ice cold Budweiser. Sorry, good.
Bo, if you would, please.
1972 Chevrolet Impala, $20,000. Ask your wife or whoever else you need to check before contacting me, please. What a jerk. I'm up front and honest and won't waste your time, so please don't waste mine. No trades. 72 Impala, factory non-AC car, 350, unknown or mileage unknown, supposedly rebuilt. Man, you don't have to share all that. Mileage unknown works.
Yeah.
I don't have paperwork or receipts. Just what the previous owner told me. 26-inch Forgiato twisted whatever Maglia. I don't know if that's spelled right or I'm just not advanced.
Yeah.
Wheels
We don't
matching
talk
steering
about that in
wheel.
America.
Suspension has all been gone through. He knows that for sure. 96 SS rear. Pinion still leaks pretty good. New top interior paint. She looks decent, but has some rust underneath and bubbles starting to form along the bottom of the doors. If it just got painted, why does it have rust? You know what I mean?
Well,
This is the
there's
perfect
a big
time to
difference
screw
between
this
how
on.
you paint and how I paint.
Just paint all the rust, paint over it. I just read bucket list. You ever had Red Bull? Have a Red Bull. 12 Red Bulls. All right. Let's see it.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, we need to get a new carburetor and we need to dress that engine compartment up a bit, but that dog will hunt.
I figured the happiest picture would be the one at the bottom of two completely different cars. So this guy has a thing for these cars.
Yeah, let's
Doherty's
go.
going to need that 2-car trailer there, Aaron. He's buying them both.
It's not 20K nice, but man, is it like you said that other one was cruise night nice, and I think you were high or maybe got hit in the head a little too hard. But this one really is cruise night nice for sure.
Man, he said he painted over the rust. You know what I mean? Like,
Who
it's
gives
going to be
a
cruise night nice for a season or two.
Yeah. And then you're going to hope you have a buddy that can do paint and body work.
It is cool.
The lightning hoses are definitely the excels from the performance wall at O'Reilly's.
Right.
Stoney already ordered.
You know what really helps out when you said it'd be nice if you had a buddy that could paint or whatever.
Yeah.
That helps whenever your buddy's interested in what it is he's painting. Like,
Yeah.
I want to paint that. I don't know if I'd want to get in on something like that. That's a lot of car, man.
It is a lot of real estate.
That's a lot of blocking going on there.
Yeah. I wonder, like Stoney said, he already ordered a quadrojet and a plate system. Let's go get it. I wonder if
Yeah.
there's like you could do like a quadrajet class.
I'll be right back,
Ooh.
guys.
Quadrajet class.
Yeah.
I mean, is that just the only rule? It's got to have a quadrajet. Everything else goes.
That's a limiting factor. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter if it was on a 305 or a 565. It's got a quadrajet. It's got a quadrajet.
Still got a quadrajet on top. You
Yeah.
probably want it on a 6-cylinder.
Yeah, at least a small block. Maybe paint over the Rust-Oleum is what he meant. Man, I hope so. A little rust keel and then paint over. Okay. But quadrajet class.
It's like restrictor plate racing. You're not wrong, Jimmy.
You got to keep that on the DL. It's not exactly street legal.
Yeah. They're tuning the Red Dragon.
Yeah, Mike, I don't know about what I don't get me lying about quadrajets.
There were a couple different sizes of quadrajet. I know that. I got that one.
Do you?
Better.
What were they?
Man, I don't know the exact numbers on them. One was like a 750, one was like an 850, and I think it was like a 770 and an 870. So there was a small and a large.
750 and 800. Just
Mike
call me
said
Jamie.
Thank you. So to wrap this night up, Mike, suck it. Bo, you want to throw anything in here?
No, I don't think so. Oh, well, like, share, and subscribe. That's what
Like, share, and
that's what I get
subscribe.
paid to say, right? Whatever. So, hey,
All right.
there was like 3 people that said they wanted. Hey, no, hold on. Listen, there was like 3 people that said something about when we were talking about hats, and I already don't remember. I know it's BJ for sure, and I want to say Voodoo. It may have been Voodoo. Somebody said something about wanting a hat too. If y'all really do want a hat, if you just message us, and when I go get hats, I'll get them. We're not, I think it's like $40 is what they charge at Lids. And yes, Mike, I'll go look at Petro too. But
For
I can
hats?
go do that. It's one of those things. We're not gonna like stock hats. But if someone really wants one, I know I'm getting one.
What are you going to Petro for?
Mike says they make hats there.
Oh,
You can buy canes with swords in them and flashlights at Petro also. with like a crystal ball and a woman's boobies in there also. It's crazy. How much
you can get everything at Petro, from world's oldest
Taco Bell
profession to custom hats.
Yeah. The oldest profession.
The oldest profession, brought to you by Carl's Jr. All right. So like Bo said, like, share, and subscribe. We're going to go back to working on our stuff this week. Hopefully Bo's ready for
Mike's right. I need to make more Pound Town shirts. Remember on Pound Town Racing? What? I can say that. We're talking about
Greg's the wrong
racing
truck.
team. Oh man, I made that shirt as a joke and sold like 80 of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I may be
Yeah.
wearing one underneath this bucket list shirt right now.
I all mine don't have sleeves on them anymore, but yeah.
That's where I'm at.
I still
Got
don't
too
have
many of them in the creeper.
so many shirts at one time.
Yeah, I'm a one shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Save
When I put my hoodie on, I take the t-shirt off to do it.
Oh no, I wear a shirt underneath my hoodie. That's weird. That
No.
no, it's not. It's perfect. All right, Fro's really trying to end the show. So okay, let's go.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm gonna let you guys run as long as you can run.
Well, I'm
No.
just saying. Anyway,
Well, hopefully we have Bo's wagon ready for the circuit and Mega Week. If not, doesn't matter. Bucket list. We'll meet you guys at Mega Week for beers.
For sure.
Doherty, you got anything else to throw in here?
Everybody love everybody.
See you guys later.